Hello friend, welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. So I have here today in the shop 2005 Camry. This one is absolutely in gorgeous shape, and today's task is cleaning the MAF. What is MAF? Mass airflow sensor, right? Where it is located on this 2AZFE 4-cylinder engine. Oh, did you hear that? Is it speaking, or what was that? What was that big pop? Well, let's go back to the MAF. Where is it located? Always between the intake, right? Which will be here, and the air filter. So if we look together, it's actually right here. Very convenient location. And what are the next steps, right? So I always start with removing that wiring harness, and it's very simple. You just push this part of the connector and start pulling it away, right? Nice and easy, you don't want to break it. And voila, you can see it. The MAF sensor is disconnected. You don't have to disconnect the battery. This is absolutely safe to do it this way. And my next step obviously is to remove the MAF from this intake. Now there are two very small screws holding it, so I immediately brought my magnet here because you don't want to drop them somewhere in the engine. You have to be really careful. It's a small Phillips, hopefully you can see it, and I very carefully, you have to push on them. I inspected this one recently, so the screws are not stuck. Sometimes they are hard to remove, but I just 1 month ago inspected this one, so it's easy today to remove it again. And again, be careful, don't drop that very little screw. I'm trying to be away from the camera for you guys. And boom, in the magnet. And now I know I will not lose them. And finally, voila, the whole sensor can be removed. And I will show you exactly why we are cleaning it today. Do you see this part right here? How black it is? Well, it's supposed to be nice and shiny surface like it's on the other side. So this side is from the air filter and it's dirty. And you immediately see this one, it's clean because the dirty air was flowing this way. There's also two wires inside of this tube. Let me change the camera. I brought a sensor here on my little table, and that will be probably more visible. So once again, look at that wire. Do you see the surface of it? If I switch it, you see how shiny it is? That's the clean side, right? And now you see the completely nasty and covered with the dirt, and that's why we are cleaning it. Now, how we will clean it? And I will say it again, as in all the other videos, and I know somebody will ask anyway. So you will not clean it with any brushes, rags, towels, nothing like that. The only way to clean it correctly is use the spray. And I know somebody will ask again later, oh, can I use the toothbrush or something, gently remove it? No, only with the spray. So if you see the MAF sensor, I would like you see automatically this. And only that. Please don't try to use the brake cleaner or engine degreaser or anything like that. This is the spray which is made for cleaning these sensors. And I can show you what I do. I always wear protective glasses. I always wear protective gloves because I think these sprays are pretty nasty. I use on average half of this can. That's up to you. You can use 1 can, right, for the sensor. And I will be spraying on this area and also inside, right? So once again, using common sense and safety, I will be doing it here above the garbage can, right? You can do it in your driveway or whatever you are doing. And I'm only spraying on that sensor. I will not use any brush or anything else than this spray. I keep repeating myself, and this is the reason I make these videos for you, and then people in comments start asking if they can use the brake cleaner. So just making it clear right now. This spray wasn't full, so I will grab another one to continue. Yep, this one is done. And after I'm done spraying it, cleaning it, and I can see both my sides are perfectly identical, so I know I succeeded in the cleaning. I will just put it down here, right, on the table and let it dry. How long time? Approximately 10-15 minutes before putting it back. Now my friend is here with me and he asks the questions, great questions. He said, how often do I have to clean this MAF sensor? Well, I will answer it this way. It depends in which environment you are driving. If you will be driving a lot on the dust roads, that will get way sooner dirty and covered by the dust, right? Dust and the dirt. It also depends how often you change your engine air filter, because that's what basically tries to prevent this getting dirty. Some people use those filters which are air filters which are reusable, and they need to be oiled, right? It's the K&N. That oil, of course, unfortunately, slightly goes on this. So again, you will be cleaning it way more often than with the normal air paper element, air filter. So it depends on all those. Generally, I will say you have to pull it out, check it out, and if it has a coating of the dust or dirt, it should be cleaned. But to give you ballpark, I will say, again, if you drive normal, just a street use, I will go and inspect it, maybe, let's say, every 30,000 miles, look at it. Of course, it doesn't have to be every weekend, but maybe 30,000 miles, look at the sensor, look at on those wires in a detail, and if they are dirty, clean it. So we let it dry for 15 minutes. We had a nice chat about the YouTube and everything, and it's going back, right? So this O-ring here, the rubber O-ring is good, there's no problem. So I will gently, carefully put it back the way it was there. And when I feel it's seated, right, nicely seated, I will carefully put those screws back, right? Be careful with them, you really don't want to drop that. I don't think I will be able to find it, unless it will fall all the way through on the floor. But if it will get stuck inside of the engine, that will be a nightmare. So the other one, here we go. As I said, it's a small Phillips screwdriver, and nicely, gently tighten it all the way down. Alright. Both of them recheck, and it's in the place. I will just hook that electrical connector, right? Don't forget about it. Right here, so listen for the click. You heard it? It's perfectly connected and the sensor is back. What will be the next step? And the next step, obviously, is start the car and see if everything is running good, and we didn't forget maybe that connector, because that will be not running. Now, little note or warning to you: when your idle on the car will be way too high, that possibly will happen, and we will try on this one together. Don't freak out. The reason for that is that that mass airflow sensor is now clean, and it will be reading differently than when the car came here 1 hour ago. So if your idle jumps really high and you didn't have it like that, you just have to be patient. The computer, the ECM, needs to relearn the new data, and I guarantee you, I promise you, it will settle down. It might take one drive or two test drive, but the idle will go back down and everything will be perfect again. So let's try this one. And as you know from my different videos, the MAF generally doesn't change that idle so much like if you clean the throttle body. That's the one which really changes the idle. So let's go start it up and we will see how this one will idle. Here is the key, and let's see if it's the same or it will be slightly higher. This is 1100,000 and it's nicely staying somewhere at 950. The engine is warm. Normally it should be 850, it's on a 950, but this is not so dramatic like if you clean that throttle body. And that's basically finished, right? We did a good job, everything is fine, and the computer and the car will be running way better than when the MAF was dirty. So I know this video is a little bit longer, but I tried to include all the information which you could possibly ask, right? So it's complete and there are no questions left. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you find it interesting, and make sure you are subscribed. I have way more videos coming your way soon. Thanks for watching and have a great day, my friend.